Well, as the former State Treasurer, I know what it is like to inherit a fiscal mess from Labor. 3 years ago, we started on a fiscal repair job, and we undertook a range of actions, weren't popular, but were right to get the state back onto a sustainable path. What we saw last night from Canberra was a kick in the guts to the people of New South Wales. I have a very clear question to the Prime Minister and to the Federal Treasurer. I'd like him to answer the question: what services would he like us to cut here in New South Wales on the back of the funding cuts that we've seen overnight? When we had our problems fiscally, we did not, when we got our house in order, we did not send the bill to Canberra. We got our house in order, we took the actions required, and we got our budget back onto a sustainable path. What we've had last night from the federal government is a flick pass, it's cost shifting, and it says to this state, we have a problem, you work it out. Well, our message back to Canberra is, no, we are in this together. You cannot outsource your problems to the state. We have a huge array of challenges here. We're continuing to deal and look after the people of New South Wales, but we cannot have the cuts we've seen across the board, particularly in relation to health, and not have their support. So they may well decide that they want to outsource their problems to the states. Well, that's not good enough. The people of New South Wales want to know that we're going to stand up for them. Well, that's exactly what we will be doing. We'll be standing up for the people of New South Wales. We'll be standing up for the agreements that we have in place, and we'll continue to pressure the federal government to, yes, get your house in order, but don't outsource that to the states. I'll let the Treasurer say a couple of words as well.
New South Wales isn't a bottomless pit. Canberra needs to get the message. The cuts that they are proposing will hurt people right across New South Wales. We make no apologies for taking the fight up to Canberra. Outsourcing your deficit onto New South Wales is not smart. We want to ensure that we have sustainable funding growth for health and education. We want to ensure that the state budget is protected. We did the heavy lifting 3 years ago, courtesy of Labor's legacy. We expect, obviously, Canberra to do the same. We're happy to work with them, happy to work through the federation and taxation requirements. We're happy to work with them through the federation and taxation white papers, but they need to give us funding certainty in terms of growth monies into the future. You know, there is no doubt that the mismatch between Commonwealth revenue take and expenditure at a state level in terms of core services adds enormous pressure to our ability to deliver services. And we will continue to work closely with Canberra on these issues into the future.